Hey everyone, Tales from the Road, 311 Speedway here in Madison, North Carolina, the Carolina Sprint Tour, and it is the second annual Robert Perry Memorial. His son Tim Perry is here. Tim, your dad, having a race in honor of your dad, why is that?
Everybody just seemed to respect him a lot growing up, and he was always kind of the forefront of my racing, and just constantly was there trying to figure out how to make me a better person as a driver.
Yeah.
And it's just, he did what dads do
Yeah.
for kids.
I think the neat part about it is a lot of times when we have a memorial, it's for an iconic driver or someone that was maybe involved with a series or a racetrack, but your dad was just dad and kind of loved by everybody in the sport.
Yeah, he raced a little bit growing up, and when he was out in California several years ago, like back in the 60s.
Yeah.
And then he got married and realized that he couldn't afford to race anymore. So, and then I came along, and he gave me the opportunity to get my own first race car at age 13.
Yeah.
And I was 16 for 3 years.
One of those deals, right? Yeah.
So, but yeah, he owned his own auto repair shop,
Right.
and he did the motors, and I started building all the chassis. So that's how I became a fabricator. Because I couldn't afford to pay anybody to work on my stuff.
Yeah. Now you're from Montana, but how did you get from Montana to North Carolina, where you're based now?
So my uncle Dale Perry, he worked with a lot of the race teams, and he was crew chief for several people, and he moved out here and decided that maybe that's what I need to do since I want to be around race cars.
Yeah. Now you came down here like so many other people with the dream to be the next big race car driver.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes things don't work out, but you've been able to carve out a pretty good life for yourself here in Mooresville, North Carolina.
Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. I mean, working in the racing industry, you don't really have much time on the weekends to go race. If you're working for a team, you have to be back in the shop a lot of times. So, I just race when I could afford it. I don't really have any sponsors. Most everything I do, I try to afford to do on my own. I have a couple people that come on board and kind of silent partners, really, and give me a couple things to help me along the way, and that's helped me an awful lot.
So, okay, how does a guy with a stock car background from Montana end up in a sprint car? That's what I want to know. In North Carolina, that's not notorious for sprint car racing.
Yeah, so obviously I moved out here with my race car and 3 motors, and that was in 1998. And first races I went to was at Cherokee Speedway.
Okay.
And about every time I went there, I blew up a motor, and then I ran out of motors. So,
Yeah.
then I got married, and then decided that racing probably needed to be put on the back burner. So I
Right.
ended up selling everything, and I really didn't know what I was going to do, and I ended up getting a ride in a sprint car, and that kind of changed things. So
Yeah.
after I drove a sprint car, I don't think I really want to drive anything else.
What was that? What was that you were racing at Cherokee? You came down here. What type of car was that?
That was called a Thunder and Lightning car.
Okay, yeah.
It was known up north as the Soda Series Superstar.
Okay, yeah.
So I had to do a little bit of changes to it.
So you end up in a sprint car, I believe you were telling me, down at Lancaster Motor Speedway, and a mere 6 laps, and that's what hooked you?
Yep. A guy busted out my tooth, and in order for him to pay off my tooth, he let me hot lap a sprint car. So I did 6 laps of that and realized that I needed to buy a sprint car. So
Yeah.
it took me a while to get things rounded up. But
How long have you been sprint car racing since that point?
probably about 19 years now.
Nice. Really, really cool. I've seen you a couple times with USCS and the 360 Tour and then the Carolina Sprint Tour. We got something growing here in North Carolina. 25 cars here tonight. That's pretty sporty.
It is. I'm really thankful that they're able to do this for my dad, and I know he'd love it too. It's just really cool for me.
It is cool. He's Tim Perry. It's the Robert Perry Memorial here at 311 Speedway. That's right, 25 sprint cars in North Carolina. Love what we have going on here, and it's all in honor of this guy's father.